and new Genshin content that's just gotten updated, and boy is there a lot to look at. So let's just not waste any time and get right into it. Okay. There it is. Milistario Wonderland. I've not looked into at all what that is. I won't be going there just yet. First off, Nepper is here, but I also haven't decided if I want to pull for her. I haven't actually seen what she does either, so let me go ahead and just look at what she can do. Oh, they already have the Freedom one here. Is it because I already have her? Or because I've already done it before in the past? There's a lot here to look forward to. Oh, new boss. But let's go ahead and try her out. Nepper. So, Nepro damage dealer enables her party to trigger Lunar Bloom reactions and convert dew created by Lunar Bloom into Lunar Bloom damage. Converted to Lunar Bloom, which provides party with a valuable dew on top of standard reaction effects. Nepper certain characters can utilize their talents consume dew to deal Lunar Bloom damage to opponents that can trigger crit hits. Elemental skill will enter a special Shadow Dance state, which in this state Nepper can consume burden dew. Hold the attack button to cause nearby dendro cores to be converted to seeds of seat for a certain time, but thereafter all nearby characters will instead guarantee seeds will trigger lunar reactions. AoE dendro damage to all consumes all pulsed effects, including the hot. She generally looks cool. She's also very pretty, definitely very pretty. Let's see her in action. Whoa.
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean.
I want to attack both thrice.
Let's see what they're made of.
Whoa. And then burst?
Mystery unravels.
Ah, okay.
For the everlasting forest.
Flash attack!
It all adds up.
Ah, okay.
Seek within.
I kind of figured that she'd be a more direct damage dealer, than Llama was for mixing.
By the frost moon of
Just wasn't sure how she would do it.
Can't hide the truth.
This is certainly a cool combo to have.
The mystery unravels.
I wasn't sure whether to go for her. I was only very on the fence about her. After all, I really want to save for Alice and get Alice and her weapon eventually. I don't really know many other non-type characters I'm looking forward to other than Alice. But I suppose I do have quite a lot on me. Got over 200 on me, so even if I lose a 50-50, I can still have a guarantee. But do I really want to spend everything on her? Not sure. I'm very on the fence about it. What did I click? I thought I wouldn't click history. What's this? Game? What are you doing, game? I just want to look at my history real quick. Okay, there we go. There it is. Yeah, so very much zero pity on this. Alright, how about this? I'll go until I get a 5-star, and if I don't get her, then I'll call it there, but I still have to save more so. So I'll get one 5-star, and if it's her, then that's great, and if it's not her, then oh well. Da-da-da. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Can I get lucky? Will this game treat me to a little bit of extra luck? 5. 6. Oh, here's something. Whoa, special twinkling. Oh, is that a good sign? Is that a good sign? A special twinkle? Hello, Yao Yao. Ha! And there we go!
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Nefer, head of the Curatorium of Secrets. You may have heard a few rumors about me, but don't let that trouble you. Fact or fiction, I assure you it won't impact our collaboration.
Hell yeah, okay, only 6 pulls. Wow. Okay, there she is. Awesome. With the whole 150 to spare, that is awesome to see. Nodkai has been treating me good. Okay, let's build her up. 2 days later. I saw Arlecchino in the little splash image, so I'm looking forward to seeing her again after so long. We are in Nasha Town, yes.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town.
And since, you know, the
Still
Sin
no news
revived...
about Rarir, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good. But with all the trouble he stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
That we are.
Mr. Flynn has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away! Come on, let's go!
Song of Welcome Moon, Act 3. A nation that doesn't exist. No, I didn't even look, actually. Is there not a new land to explore? No new land? In Nodcry? Alright. Where's the boss, then? Where's that? Where's it spawn? Over here. Okay. Alright, Wild Hunt here. What's going on? Who's dying? Is anyone... very close to Nosh Town too, this one. Whoa, I don't remember those marks there. Now listen closely. I'm only sharing this with you because I trust you. But the proof of Konosenti, what? Huh? That relates to here? Oh. Let's not get distracted though. Mark that down. But yeah, these claw marks are quite serious, huh? Llama's here, and everyone.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger? What's his endgame here?
Everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir to strike again.
I can only imagine,
But
yeah.
it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence.
That's not a
That
good
is,
thing.
until this morning. when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact, but the Kuvaki it contained is all but completely diminished.
I got these nasty claw marks all over the
Rarir
place.
did this.
Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Rarir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Oh yeah, we know that for sure.
Traveler,
Don't need to analyze anything
do
on
you
that.
remember when we encountered Rarir just after regaining his body? There
Visually.
wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
He was already extremely dangerous then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not Cry, waiting for his chance to strike?
Ooh.
Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
That it did.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Someone helping
It's
him, you
me.
mean?
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
Actually sounds about right. He was ranting away to himself the whole time, like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many unanswered questions here. He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past.
No, I really kind of thought that Yahoda
what
would
he
be,
might be
would be
hoping
a
to
part of
achieve.
Nefer's banner as a 4-star.
Exactly. And
Does that-
we
does that mean that
wouldn't even
Yahoda's gonna be a
know where
5-star
to begin
too?
looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rarir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 useful facts about him.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. But if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone...
He'd probably die.
Paimon's
Gruesomely
head
and
hurts
horribly.
just thinking about it. What are we supposed to do against a threat this big?
Well, I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki. Somewhere like the Eye of Krati, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these two locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
Yeah, it makes sense that he would go
That's
there
right.
to the Frostmoon Scion's
Yes.
place.
It could well be a potential target of his. I should head back and start evacuating the pilgrims.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But I guess we don't have much choice, right? We're in a race against time here.
And if we do run into Rarir, what then?
Pray?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Didn't you say the third rule was go with the flow?
Sometimes going with the flow involves running like the wind.
Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
They're up in their tower. We're over here. Yoda's up there. Things are getting so serious, and we've only just gotten to Nodcry. No, I didn't check, but is this gonna be another two-part or two-act like story update? I can't imagine it will be. That'd be like way crazy to do right off the bat again. To the Frost Moon Enclave. Taking a quick look, how many of those Moonfall Silver I have? Yeah, there should be definitely plenty to get Nefer up and upgraded and have plenty left over too. Hello everyone.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate this feeling.
I still love Yehoda's little expressions and whatnot.
Than be left hanging like this.
I hope we get more characters like her.
Didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
Right, you did have that. Almost forgot about it.
I know and Anefa turn up some leads. Darn it, Rarir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one!
You don't mean that, Yehoda.
Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it, I swear!
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Uh-oh.
Let's get over there, quick!
Columbina! Oh boy. Oh shit! Oh damn! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Whoa! That was cool.
Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions.
I mean, she would technically be like the biggest source of Kuvaki here. That would make a lot of sense. Ouch.
This is insane.
Yehoda, get Kutar out of here!
Oh.
On it.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out!
Oh. You gotta freeze the laser beam. Yoda! Oh. Oh no. Oh. Haha. Power we got from talking with her. I got them all. Just before we got here. Yeppa. Oh shit. Ha. Dodge you again, you bastard. More Wild Hunt though.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
God, I love how intense we're starting things off here. Ah, oh, so cool.
That was too close.
Oh, we barely made it out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
That's one of the 5 sinners for ya, and he wasn't yet at full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about?
We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
She read the subtitles.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Yeah.
Kutar.
There
I
are
was
many
thinking.
potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's
Run
not
where?
gonna
He'll
chase
find
us
you.
to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of Nodcry undetected. No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Oh.
Huh?
You seem surprised, but what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you'll have plenty of time to make your escape. Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
That's not happening. We can't just throw you to him like a wolves.
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote
As
doesn't
if.
stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Loma? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together.
Exactly.
Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
Yeah,
Rarir's
exactly.
true objective
Friends.
remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Running away won't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scion so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth. After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frost Moon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family.
Yeah, family.
You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
The fake moon in the sky or the real shattered moon?
thank you, Llama.
Or which moon are we talking about
My
here?
power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
We'll find a way. It's our turn to help you now.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Both times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is. But I find it very draining.
Especially with so many people, I
I
imagine.
barely managed to pull it off just now. And it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The three moons belong to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow, to borrow the Eternal Moon's power.
The three moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the Frost Moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other two. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the Eternal Moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
Uh-oh. They already found us.
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rarir won't be far behind.
Oh boy.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Time to run again. Ah! Oh, we got the whole party here? I don't know. How does party comp work?
Go!
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode engaged.
Be silent.
Oh, they just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Yeah.
Rarir's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
I'm trying here. I've never used all you together like this.
Many of them. And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's help to escape. This goes on much
Sucker
longer.
punch!
Close your eyes.
I don't think we're doing good here.
Being done water bomb!
Annihilation mode.
What's that count on top of the screen? I just noticed. What is that? I don't like that. I feel like that's bad.
For the everlasting forest.
It's filling up, and I don't like that.
Be silent.
Filling up. Oh god. Oh no.
With one heart,
The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think we're out of time.
Do you fear the dark?
receive my blessing.
Beware the creatures.
Oh, there it goes. Oh boy. Oh! There he is! He's finally here! The man, the myth, the legend! Varka! Ah, good to see you, finally, after all this time.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Who are you?
Uncle Varka! You're back from Amsvartnir?
Amsvartnir?
You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius?
Why have you
We
been
can
gone
save
for
the
so
info
long?
later.
He's exhausted.
Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
Lead the way, man. So great to finally meet him. Been hearing about him for so long, since the beginning of the game, and he's finally here. Haha.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network.
The Northern Intelligence Network, huh?
AKA, the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met.
About time, man.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming.
Years in the making.
You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
I kind of predicted he would have a big beard, big bushy beard.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though. Rushed back from Amsvartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace.
Seems
Even
to be
in
a
his
common thing
unhinged
here.
mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now.
What's the rank
So,
now? S plus?
What exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened.
A lot of yada yada and
Sounds
blah
like you
blah
guys have
happened
really
there.
been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this wild hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Rarir of Solnari, one of the 5 sinners. Oh, that's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka.
Things have gone pretty to shit in the time you've been gone.
You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next. And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out.
Yeah.
Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
Who else?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rarir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said, while I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
Oh yeah?
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
Alice?
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcryan Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them.
Gotta be Alice, right?
It's
Who else could it
safest
be?
to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose.
They sent you
I
away.
doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan. But is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself?
Definitely not.
The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
How do you beat
Right
an
now,
ancient
we've got at
sinner
least 3
who's
things
all
to
powerful,
consider.
huh?
Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rarir. If we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarir in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
Yeah.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
Oh?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina? 3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power, and the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
Is Arlecchino the
moon,
iridescent
the
moon maiden?
last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The three
That's just my
moons
wild
are
idea,
said to
but it
stir
could
the
be she's got that
tides
red
and
moon in her
illuminate all
special
things.
ultimate.
Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
Well, we've broken in there a few times already. It should be no problem.
Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau.
Raven is here
There's
on the
a high
map.
chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
I'll go with her.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarir's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Rarir of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Notcry for centuries now.
Usually means
If
sun
we
in
want to
some
stop
way.
it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where would we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Notcry has a clue, and she has info coming out of her ears.
Oh? That's a rather hasty
Well, hello,
conclusion
Nefer.
for
Good you-
someone who's
nice of you to
so
join us.
painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
Ah, she heard me.
How long have you been here?
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details. Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarir. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in Notcry.
We're going to
We
another
can't
war?
do this without the Curatorium, but I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
Nefer is Nefer.
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
You mean you're?
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman.
The best
Pretty
in
much
Notcry,
seen
apparently.
and heard it all.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
You got that right. We got you out of happening blah 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 blah.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
And not
Why
watch
should I
Notcry burn to
get
ashes.
involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
Not dying.
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while.
You'll
don't
die.
work for
He'll
free.
kill you and all your clients, and you
I
won't have any
can't put a
business left because
price on
Notcry will be
something like
burned to
this.
ashes.
It's
Come on
just
now.
not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't exactly say I didn't see this coming.
If the
you
world ends, you
insist on
can't do business.
compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission. Sound fair?
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a moon chanter's stipend isn't exactly generous.
I'm reminded of that one moment from the
Unless
Simpsons movie with
you
Mr.
were planning
Burns and trying to
start
give power to the rest
passing
of the
Venetian
city.
box around among the faithful.
Lives lost.
Boss,
Go on.
just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rarir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's.
See, she is
that
nice.
fragment that Rarir was after. Do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you, so we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature.
Listen to the smart
and
child,
we're
you
gonna
two.
use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
That's our girl genius.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then.
You get extra
We'll
snacks
split
for this,
into three
I know.
teams. Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed.
Ooh. Cool. Kubaki Experimental Design Bureau. Oh, look at the logo. The loading bar. So cute. Don't mind us, we're just passing through.
Wait. And you two?
Hi.
What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau?
We would like to speak with your manager.
Mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
Like you'd be able to stop us.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Sandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us?
And I need to remind you that we have bigger issues at
for our
hand.
former ties and the crisis we're all up against. We'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
Thank you, Sandrone.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be
I like
in a
her
good
theme.
mood. Must be maintenance day.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Is Big Man Mecha in here too?
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time?
I'm gonna kind of go into hell
Before
outside.
you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my own curiosity.
Whatever miscalculations
Yeah,
I may
music,
or may
wow.
not have made in the past,
It speaks so much of her
haven't lost the
personality. It
plot
fits her
enough
so
to
well.
even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
Gasp.
What?
Huh? You mean the knave?
I support this
I'd
idea.
like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... what is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
I mean, there's someone else here.
Rarir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
Oh, looks like my guess was right. Marina seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she's letting on. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point I had no choice but to go along with Combina's plan. Do you not remember how she showed you the big red blood moon with her powers? Come on, Traveler, you're smarter than this.
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rarir. He's your common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
Sure, girlie, sure.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here.
What you getting at?
Anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have.
Ooh.
Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Ooh.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people.
Are you feeling lonely,
First
Marinette?
Rosaline, now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Huh.
Was it really just to see how I'd react?
You care, you like her.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you
Cute.
squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
Or was she gently trying to introduce Combina to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness just an act, and they actually get along.
Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too.
Capitano.
But I guess
miss
we
him.
won't be seeing him again.
He was a good
Well, I
man.
guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back
camera work.
memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Fatui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to.
Oh, yeah?
But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
What did we do? She says that, but she's the one who caved in and agreed to help Combina.
It's our cue to leave.
Let's not keep Vark and the others waiting.
That might be your plan. But it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer.
Uh-oh, what do you mean?
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
Hmm? Oh no, that was... So much for the decoys.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
That's a good picture.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself?
Huh. You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get
Thank
out
you
of
for your
here.
sacrifice.
You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war.
Sorry about kind of breaking that little smashing machine you got in the center there. That was a while ago.
Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapon system.
Just don't die, okay?
Don't tell me what to do! Look, if you're leaving, make it quick. Or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back.
Thank you, Sandrone.
Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
Aw, they're friends.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you.
No one is immune to nice feelings. Not even you, Sandrone, and your brattiness.
Come on then, Mr. Rarir. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Why am I running with Dr. Eggman suddenly? Ho ho ho! Oh! Yeah! We're actually shooting them down!
Let's go one. Lock on to target.
Bang, 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 bang! There's a lot of them here, boss. Don't know if this is gonna work out. Oh, and there's it's like a zombie wave. My goodness. Stay back. Stay back, you foul beast. Too close, too close. Back off, back off. Bang! Boom! Boom! Bang, 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 bang! But not a single one passed! We'll destroy them all! There's so many of them. Ah! Back! Back! Stay back! Stay back! Hey! Too close! No, you're not allowed to spawn that close up. It's against the rules! Bum. Ooh, sniper tower.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
How do you program a sniper bot? It's so cool. Oh boy. Too many of them. Ah, down there. My position's been compromised. I know they're hidden.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units.
Oh boy, the line is falling. The line is falling, Sergeant Ma'am. We're not doing good. The line is falling. Central defenses are falling. We need backup. We need backup. Send reinforcements.
Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
I implore you, man. We need backup. The front lines are falling. They're breaking through. They're breaking through. There's too many of them. We need backup. Ah! These big ones don't go down easily.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put you all back together again. I promise.
Shoot him in the crotch. I don't know if they don't have crotches, but there's too many of them. We need reinforcements. It's really damaged.
Finally, the Rarir himself. Time to...
Weapon system down. Cannot fire.
Huh? Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Bleh. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That was so cool. Oh god, they've invaded. They're flooding the premises. Oh man.
Polonia, get him! I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
Oh boy, does not look good for you, Marionette.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
Cursed moon.
He cares about one thing only.
Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Oh. Uh-oh. That didn't look good. This is a new room. What kind of trinket do we have here?
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa! First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon.
Aw, Yehoda, so cute.
It's actually kind of nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
What makes you say that?
I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
You getting scared?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control.
Always have an exit strategy,
is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day.
Uh-oh.
Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Dory.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed.
Showing up exactly when you need her to sell you something.
She's a good person.
That's a good merchant.
Anyway,
Silent
I know
treatment.
who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
And she's gone. If Nefer's the cat, then Yehoda's the mouse.
Hey, aren't you?
What is it?
Hello again, Dory.
Rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Oh, Yehoda.
Dory Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry,
She gets around,
it's all
Dory.
about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Notcry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And when
Oh,
you know
got that
it,
classic Snare
that's
theme
when
going
I
now.
suddenly find
It's been
myself
so
in
long.
a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess, you've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need, and the
Do you
more
have a weapon that can
buy,
kill a
the
great
more
sinner?
you save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs?
They have
An
jetpacks
ancient
there?
suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
We're going apocalyptic survival here.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
Who would that be?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future.
Oh, yeah?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No. This is for my personal use only.
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for
Merchant
5
talk.
days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 mora. Deal?
1 million?
Deal.
Alright then. Who's splitting that extra bill?
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
Make sure to avoid the
See you
apocalypse.
later. You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Oh, Yoda.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
What kind of ceremony are you doing
initiating
here,
the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound.
Look at you, Yehoda. After lying down on the ground for everyone, laying the ground rules.
Now then, let us peer into the Rarir of Solnari's past.
Oh boy. This is big.
I made it.
And where are the others?
I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected.
Humble beginnings,
Looks like
I guess.
The fearsome Rarir of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
Hello. We got a mirror here. Oh! Oh! Interesting. So is that what it used to look like? A few storage boxes sit next to the cabinet. Everything inside neatly organized. Whoever lives here seems to be enjoying a comfortable lifestyle. That's so cool they did that though, the mirror. Oh, and there's music too. A handwritten note.
Hi, Rarir. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S.
Who could this be?
New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought
Universitas
some goodies
Magistrorum?
home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Journal on the table.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it.
That's
Joseph
a name
asked
we've
why
heard
I
before,
came
right?
alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rarir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only.
I mean, at least I'd rather have meat than grains.
I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you even eat something like that?
How corrosive are we talking about here? Like pineapple juice corrosive or what?
Feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least they are passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page had been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery.
Did Rarir rip it out himself?
The pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color. You just need to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she finds a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she hasn't restored the missing words. Compared with the forgotten handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled into a rougher, more haphazard way. As if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool.
He was in love.
The burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Barrier place. We do have that one place that we have that big fragment in the Fatui Research Center, that they have a big giant moon fragment. Could be somewhere else, though. Tall buildings out there. All of interesting architecture.
Rarir, over here.
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Wait, Dane?
Hello there, Rarir.
Hasn't
You
Dane
need
sleep?
not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
Dane.
Even the court prophet deserves a break every now and then.
Where the heck
right?
is that guy?
Well, I'm flattered.
So,
How's he not
what are we
all
discussing
involved in this
today?
current nonsense going on in Nodcry?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So,
Clearly there's
are you
tragedy
planning
coming.
to come clean about your job then? I'm guessing you still haven't told her.
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard.
King's Guard.
Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same old. Nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
it's nothing.
Then?
Vedaflin, Dainslift's elder brother.
Oh.
Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary. Said to possess a wisdom far beyond the reach of any ordinary man. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about me. Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother, or just another of the Vinster King's blades?
Vinster
Why did he
Kings.
react so strongly? Was it really to do with what we were talking about?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. So this is what Rarir looked like back in the day.
He's not a bad-looking guy.
Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
So where'd Lama and Yehoda go? What are they seeing? Now we go to the mirror. Oh.
Felindis? You're back early?
Ah, that's her name,
Our
huh?
equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Aw, why the long face? Is something the matter? Has your boss been giving you a hard time again?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedifilnir showed up today, too. You know, Daneslev's older brother.
Ah, Mr. Vedifilnir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslev mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Rarir.
Or is she? I don't... Not clear
We're
yet.
nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Rarir. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
There it is.
So, you do remember. Tell me then. What's your answer?
Oh?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
Suppose that's fair.
Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
Aw. They were cute.
Nobodies. Sounds about right. In the eyes of people like Vedifilnir and Daneslev, what do we matter? Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
Asking pretty deep questions there, Rarir.
Felindis, It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same
So
token,
he was like,
it's
what, an
unlikely to bear a
assassin
grudge
for the
against us
king? Is
either.
that what I'm getting at here?
There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Rarir. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side.
They look so happy together, man.
Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Bunny, huh?
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time, all right?
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rarir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Venster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work?
How about that?
Let's dig a little deeper.
How much more are we gonna see here, huh? Are we gonna see the downfall? See where this all went so wrong?
Our last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Rarir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Venster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out many of our colleagues these past few years, and for that very reason. These are no helpless lambs we're leading to the slaughter. They're wolves in sheep's clothing. Take care, Rarir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too.
This is all very cool to hear.
Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you.
He was just
You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything.
Man.
There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know. The Moonlit Dynasties are a thing of the past. And even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
He'll become the monster.
Rarir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else?
Well,
wait
what's
a
that
second.
there?
What's this black smoke?
Have we been spotted? Have we been spotted snooping? Where are we now?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarir. You're in for it. Big time.
He was late
Are
to the
you waiting
dance?
for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh no.
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Oh no, I can see where this is going. Oh no.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes.
Hexes.
You'll see I'm not lying.
Oh.
May we have a word in private?
Who are you?
Oh my gosh, it
And
is
what do you
Arakino's
want?
bloodline.
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of her kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Rarir of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Oh, but you are involved.
Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you say?
A
Oh,
cruel
no.
irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because...
Ah, come on now.
How strange. Rarir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis. Rarir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
What if he somehow took in Thalindis' soul and spirit inside his own body to hopefully try and revive her
that
maybe in
was
the
your
future?
doing?
She probably died
Did you
tragically.
just
Tragically.
pull us inside Rarir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! Seriously, that was amazing! We're not worthy. We're not worthy!
Yoda. Oh, you're such a
Gotta
doll.
admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the Traveler.
Well,
Their
we got
mission
away,
is
hopefully.
a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, go see how they're doing.
I mean, I was supposed to say
If
Androni's
I
force
know
that got
boss,
decimated,
she's
so we're
gonna
doing
need
fine.
some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
Now we go to Flynn's. Or back to us. Oh, they've moved elsewhere.
Oh, they've been prowling around for nearly 2 days now. These things just won't quit.
Has it been 2 days already?
They might not have seen us yet, but them constantly sweeping the area, our way out is completely blocked.
Just have to sneak past. Nice and quietly.
Oh, that's never gonna work. One little slip up and it's game over. If they spot us, they'll run straight back to Rarir. And once he knows we're here, it won't be long before he's breathing down our necks again.
Be that as it may, we still have to try.
Oh, guess you're right. All right, time to zip it.
Secret mission. Sneaky mission.
Hide! We almost got spotted.
Nah. I was going this way anyway. Silently, quietly. Don't let them see us. Silently,
Watch out!
quietly.
He's coming this way!
That's not good for us.
Keep going. We're nearly there. This is
Don't
the
notice
final
us,
hurdle.
don't notice us. We're all the way over here, wow.
Oh, there's no end to these things!
Can't keep going like this. Surely there must be another way out. Oh boy. We've been spotted. Oh boy, what do we do now?
Fire.
Fire?
Oh.
Wait, what's that smell? Oh no, there's a fire!
Oh. It's gotta be right. Ooh. The wild hunt. That was quick. Ah! Oh, she's back. Father's back. Ah!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina.
Good to see you again, Father. I missed you. Ah!
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino! You came!
We missed
Hello
you.
again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while, Arlecchino.
Ah! No, really me already? No, no, I wanna go back. Oh, the picture in the bottom corner. That's adorable. You okay, big guy? He's still standing at least.
Stupid Rarir of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished.
You in what armor are you?
He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need a hand?
Femine?
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Can't you see I'm busy? Wait a minute. I recognize that voice.
Hello, Miss Sandrone.
Lenny, Femine,
Father sent
Lynette.
us over to help.
Ah! It's so good to see
How
them all
considerate
again.
of her.
Ah!
Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that
Lynette.
Catgirl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you.
You've got it.
Oh, we got everyone here.
Wait a
This is
second.
awesome.
Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Aw, thank you, Sandrone. She's so nice. Ooh, we're all meeting back up now. Woo! Look at this lineup of characters. This is awesome. Oh! Let's go, let's go, let's go. I've really not gotten these chests over here. Or are these new? I don't remember them being here. I feel like I've definitely gotten these before. Then again, I don't. Maybe not. Where am I even? Over here. I need to mark that for later. I don't see how I can miss something so obvious, but okay. Ah, so this is where it is. More stuff over here. Do they just like possibly modify the world temporarily for a while? Still in story mode? Battle theme.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
With our +1.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? And what about Nefer?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anefa to set up the decoys and buy us some time. As for Miss Nefer...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina's. You may call me Arlecchino.
Oh my gosh, after all these years, we finally actually see these two together. Oh my gosh.
It can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers.
You'll
So
be
either
correct.
You share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nodcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
In a way they do for everyone.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
A Fatui Harbinger.
Not the first one we've seen.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
We've technically
I
trusted
must
3 already.
admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as
4
the
if you count
moon goddess
Child,
no
but
longer
he's been
belongs
MIA.
to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes, stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino was instrumental in helping us save the hull of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. It's just that the Fatui really have been the source of many of our troubles.
As they have been
We
everywhere.
have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably.
God, I can't believe
That's
we got
why I'm
Arlecchino
here
here finally. Oh
solely
my
in a
gosh.
personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the details. Looks like she doesn't want to give away too many secrets after all.
She is so father.
She clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers after all. One look and you can tell she's not someone you'd want to mess with.
Oh, Yehoda. Oh my gosh, so cute.
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that, we'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rarir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The Dregs of the Crimson Moon?
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of 2 different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon. drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, Aku saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the
Well, she
last
does
ruler
know
of
know
the
of her
Eclipse
origins, I
dynasty,
wonder.
the Vinster king, still coveted the secrets it left behind.
Or
So,
bloodline, I should
he
say.
sent the Rarir of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days,
But they still apparently live to this
Rarir
day.
showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancé, or at least a would-be fiancé, called Tholindis.
Tholindis, you say?
What's the matter?
Just after Rarir regained his body, he called out that name.
Verfnir, Rhine-daughter, Flinders.
Yeah, something bad definitely happened to Tholindis at some point.
Interesting. Anything else? What about this would-be fiancé of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum.
Whatever that is.
It felt like she was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rarir's fragment also contains some of Tholindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Tholindis was still around, Rarir appeared to be lucid and quite normal. Tholindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of. Tell me, though, were these pure-blood Conorians we're talking about here?
Why do
Unclear.
you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian,
Curse of immortality, she might still be alive as a hill churl, unless I killed her, like we've killed a lot of hill churls, well, possible.
just like how it was with the captain.
Or that.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rarir might regain some of his sanity?
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who Nefer knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
All right, then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow.
Right away.
As for the others...
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
Good luck with
I'll
that.
head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with.
What are you doing, Varka?
Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flint's, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
All right then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
I wonder who these reinforcements will be. Will be more characters that we're familiar with? Off the top of my head, I could guess possibly maybe Eula. She's a high-ranking knight. It could be possible. Hey, Flynn.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right. Ineffa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flints?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
what did you discover?
Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to
You've definitely earned your
investigate a
extra
source of
snack
the wild
time, I
hunt
know.
in Amspartnir, you discovered that it was just a diversion. But according to Flints' intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Rarir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flints, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. Ineffa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
I told you Uncle Varka would say that, didn't I? A deal is a deal. Not a word about my snack intake for the next week.
You earned it, I know.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What does that mean?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious choice, isn't it? That's hardly worth betting on.
We already decided that Ineffa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rarir.
Oh, has he
So
now?
I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
And out we go again. I still can't believe Aokino's here with us. This is so cool.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Cross over?
Aokino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here. And if even Columbina doesn't know where the iridescent moon's marrow is, how do you?
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the
Royal
Crimson
bloodline?
Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the two worlds' flames.
What's that last one mean?
Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
In your hands?
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations
Jester,
over the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the Abyss to prolong its lifespan.
Ah, of course, the Abyss.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the Abyss. You all understand the nature of the Abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Oh, sounds intense.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you're unclear about?
Paimon has a question.
Do you know what broke the moon?
The crimson moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the crimson moon as the frost moon scions are to the frost moon?
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the Abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
If we could find out who that
Still,
king is, that'll
even with
definitely
the
shine
dark
some light on
sun
things.
looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want living proof, it's standing right before you.
The first time we
It
met,
is beautiful.
I sensed something familiar in your presence. When I looked at you, I felt I could see that mysterious red moon in the corner of my eye. In your flames, I saw its broken image, surrounded by a strange black aura.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery, and I'd prefer not to end up as the object of an insane research project. Anyway, time is against us here, so if there's any other questions, they'll have to wait. I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letter, Sandrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody. Correct?
That's right.
Basically.
For now, it's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Cool.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Paranhari, also known as Leobranto Innamorato.
Halo Bronto
You should be
Inamonaro,
able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. But setting aside the tangled romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details.
Oh yeah?
In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Children from beyond the bounds of the world?
For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
Are we talking about Skirk
The
here?
Crimson Moon Sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon.
That's
The
twisted.
adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace, you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now, you are born anew."
Yikes.
The book leaves much unsaid. But I suspect that this was their way of branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere? Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves?
Come on, Paimon.
Okay, fine. Paimon will go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
Understood. Don't worry, we got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
We shan't disappoint
Traveler,
Father.
Spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Take all you need.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
We moving?
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, Great Mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, that's a hell of an entrance.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it!
I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. All right, let's go.
Thank you for the assistance.
Seismic changes often begin with small windows of opportunity. This could be your window.
Seismic changes. Oh. Here we go. Is the floor making the music? Or no, I thought the floor was making the music notes for a second there. Oh, this is so cool. Whoa.
I sense your presence and crave you death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Who's that voice belong to? Go through the passage.
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
Whoa.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place! What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's up ahead.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Paimon's right behind you. Whatever you do, don't run off without her.
Don't worry, Paimon will protect you, as always. Everlasting as the moon.
Didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Proceed deeper. Yeah, Hildro's here too. Ain't nowhere safe from these guys.
Dissipate!
Forest, protect us. Yeah, yeah.
Can't go anywhere without running into these guys. Oh, there's a broken nest.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
God damn. Don't mind us, we're just passing through. God, it's such a cool sight. That, whoops. Wasn't watching where I was going there. Pardon me. Robots. Even the robots are here, huh?
Our bond is strong!
Brett, stay your hand. A grave.
I'm getting closer, at least, it seems. By a little bit. All this corrosive rock here looks so strange. It's pulsing with energy.
Huh?
So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky?
Huh? For real? That's way too high! There's no way we'll be able to reach it!
Well, good luck with that Paimon. You can fly us there.
I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Where it's all dripping down.
Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water! Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out!
God, that's such a cool set piece. There's a light beam connecting point on it.
Looks like a device from the time of Conria. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Are we gonna put the moon back together? Are we gonna unpiss the moon?
Look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Thalindus, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
Snorri.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Vilwis.
Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thalindus?
So she's not so innocent either, huh?
Rarir's girlfriend?
Didn't Nefer previously mention
We're hearing her voice here.
that she was a member of the research of Universe's Magnestorum?
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Could they have been using her in some way to do this for them? Or something?
Right. Yoo-hoo! Stand with me!
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Oh, hello.
Receive my... Our bond is strong! Strike a pop!
Out of the way, you guys. Press the button. Man, so cool. Only one more. Good old rule of threes.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking... If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What blank are we trying to fill here? If blank really exists, maybe they're trying to reach those goddesses that exist above all in Tibet? Something like that? Oh! Sentries. Not my first rodeo. Take that. There's its reflection.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow.
Inhibitors,
Oh, Rarir. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Ether.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey, look! The moon's reflection is back to normal!
What did Aether do here?
Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
I think it was mentioned last time we ran into him that he was like he was supposed to be some sort of savior or hero to the Conria, right? But we're hearing quite a different story here now. Whoa. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Hello? Is that you, Moon Marrow?
These things are so creepy! Oh, looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow.
Whoa. Oh, party setup. I'll keep the party I have.
That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, but we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it.
Wolves. Why'd it have to be wolves?
Time to shine! Out of my way!
Branch into song for the everlasting hope.
Get out of here. That one did not know where to go for like a second there. Oh. Bad dog. He was B. Just want to grab a little piece of the moon. It's no big deal. Down, boy, down.
Hang in there! We're so close! This way!
That's a big one.
Shower me with
Receive my blessing with one heart.
Stay back. Stay back. Break that chain. Oh. Do we have our marrow now? That definitely looks iridescent and moon.
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame.
That's polar,
Yet
blue
now
and
contaminated
red.
by the abyss.
More of an indigo, but...
It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
That's my specialty. Now it's just
so
red.
Cold.
Oh.
Is it you? Are you here?
Who are you?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free.
You're not gonna be who I think you are,
sorry.
right?
I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart as death drew near. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades. My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in, but I could not bear to fade away like that. Tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago?
Huh?
If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment more painful than death. You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? Oh, It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew. For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright. Time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Yeah, let's be on our way, I guess. That was quite the interesting encounter.
That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
What's going on?
Waning moon. Huh? Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh.
I don't think... That's not good, is it? Uh-oh.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
Oh, let's run. Holy shit.
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The Abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will.
Oh boy.
It will show us no mercy.
Ha, nice.
Give it back! The crimson moons!
Uh-oh.
My marrow! My heart!
Down, doggies, down! Down, doggies, down! Ah.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked!
Uh-oh.
They're back! Now what do we do?
Oh god.
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
Yep, let's run. She said her line, gah.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us?
Who else?
Wait, your hands! They're...
I know.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Is there a way we can help with that, maybe?
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
We got it.
You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
So you can do it too, huh? Guess that makes sense. Was it that bountiful?
Feeling stronger?
Oh, hey, Columbina! Are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rarir like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Just don't push yourself too hard, Columbina.
It's okay. I can take it.
Now they're blue.
How about now? Fighting fit?
Doing alright, girl?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Notcry. The Rarir of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Aww.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rarir.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
There's a danger of happening, huh?
Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared.
Oh?
All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Rarir, give it some thought. All right, that's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
You're the best!
Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Believe me, I compliment you for all day. Wait, we're done? We're done?